Hi everyone! Have you ever wanted to create digital scrapbook but feel intimidated because you don't really know where to start? I know exactly how you feel. I used to be that person myself too. My husband bought me a Photoshop Element software a long time ago and I was thinking, what am I going to do with this? At that time, there were not many courses or classes out there to learn Photoshop. Fortunately now though, you can find many classes dealing with digital scrapbook design. Please, join me here to learn some essential Photoshop skills that will enhance your digital scrapbooking and bring your designs to life. In the lessons that follow, you will learn how to use shortcuts, filters, and other ways to enhance your photos. You will also learn how to create your own elements that you can use on your own pages. I hope that you will find it easy and rewarding to follow. Hi, my name is Lydia and welcome to my studio. Let me show you how easy it is to create a digital scrapbook using Photoshop. Let's get started. We will begin by creating a 12 by 12 inch document. I am using Adobe Photoshop 2025. Click New File. On Preset Details, set it to inches, the width to 12, the height to 12, the resolution to 300 pixel per inch, and background contents white, and also here color mode as RGB color and 8-bit. Then click Create. Let's open a paper. In the menu bar, choose File, Open. I am going to use Sara Gleason's paper from her friend Kit. Click Open. Get the Move tool. Click and drag the paper onto the new document, and while dragging, press the Shift key so the paper will drop immediately in the center. In the Layers panel, double-click on Layer 1, rename it Background Paper. Press Enter or Return key to commit the change. In the toolbar, click on the color chip icon to get the color picker, and you might want to choose any color you want, but I am using gray color over here with the hex code BF. Click OK. Get the rectangle tool, and here set the tool mode to shape and set the width to 10 pixel and the height to 1605 pixel. Set the radius to 0 pixel. Click Align Edges, then press Enter or Return key. On the document, click once to get the dialog box and click OK. In the menu bar, choose Layer, Rasterize, Shape. In the Layers panel, double-click on Rectangle 1 and rename it Accent Paper. Press Enter or Return key to commit the change. Let's open another paper. In the menu bar, choose File, Open. I'm going to use Sara Gleason's paper again, also from her friend Kit, and click Open. Get the Move tool, or you can also press letter V to get the move tool. Click and drag the paper onto the new document, and here I'm not going to use I'm not going to press shift key because I don't think I need to center the paper, so I'll just drop it anywhere. And then in the menu bar, choose layer, create clipping mask. And now you can reposition the paper to wherever you like, and I think for me this is great. Okay, then press Control E or Command E for Mac to merge the two layers together. Now we are going to add photo to the layout. In the toolbar, get the rectangle tool, and in the tool options, set the mode to shape. And here, for the width, I will put 1672 pixels, and I will set the height to 982 pixels. Press Enter or Return key. On the document, click once to get the dialog box and check for the width and the height. Make sure it is the width and the height that you want. And then click OK. In the menu bar, choose Layer, Rasterize, Shape. In the Layers panel, double-click on Rectangle 1, and you can rename it Photo. Press Enter or Return key to commit the change. Get the Move tool. Now you can reposition the two rectangles to the position that you like. So right now I'm just going to put it like that right here. Let's add the photo. In the menu bar, choose File, Open, and locate the photo that you are going to use on the layout, and click Open. To duplicate the photo, go to Menu bar and choose Image, Duplicate, and click OK. You may close the original photo. Now you can click and drag the photo onto the new document and just put it right there. Press Ctrl T or Command T to get the transform options on the document. Click on the corner handle of the bounding box to drag inward to resize the photo. Now I might going to resize it again later after I put a clipping mask, but right now let's see, I'll just do it that way, and then so I'll just click on this check mark over here to commit the transform. Alright, so here again, in the menu bar, you can choose Layer, Create Clipping Mask. So right now it's pretty good, but let's see if I can do it better. So press Ctrl T or Command T to get the transform option. So I think I will resize it even more over here. So I'll just do it that way. Alright, so I'll just do it this way. So, alright. So click the check mark up here to commit the transform. Now, press Command E or Control E to merge the two layers together. Now we need, how do you call it? Now we need border for the photo. So to do that, in a layers panel, go all the way down here and click on this FX icon and click stroke. In the dialog box, set the size to 25 pixel, the position to inside, the blend mode to normal, the opacity to 100%, and click on this color chip icon. And you can use any color that you want. You can put, if you want the border to be pink color, then you just press over there, or if you want blue, so anything that you like. But I am going to use white. Yeah, so the color, I'll just going to use white color, or you can even just use the hex code number. So for that, it's like I will just type in the FF and click OK, and then I'll click OK again. So there you go. Now you have border on your photo. All right, so now we will add title. Get the horizontal type tool. In the font picker, choose any font that you like. For me, I would choose Arial black, and then I will set the over here, I will just choose regular. Yeah, I think this is only one, so regular. And then I will set the size to 32.71 point, and then set anti-aliasing to method to short. Yeah, and then click on the left align icon over here. And for the color, so click on this color chip icon, and then I think I'm going to use a hex code number here. So over here you can type in your hex code. So I will do 9FD8D8. Click OK. So, and then in the menu bar, choose window. I will change the character a little bit of this type. So in the font. So in the menu bar, choose window and click character. So now you can set the tracking to -25, and then this what is this called, the vertically scale to 125%, and then the horizontal scale to 85%. This is if you want to follow exactly what I'm doing, but you don't have to do this. All right, I will just close the panel and then click on the document. Just click once over here, and so now you can type the title that you want. So I'm going to type, oh wait, I think I'm going to use all capital letter. So to the mountain. Okay, so then click OK. So here I think the title is a little bit too small. So here also I'm just going to set the font. I thought I did it already, but oh well. So I'm going to put 32.71 point, yeah, and then click OK. So there you go. I want the title to be that big. So get the move tool and position it to your liking. So I'm just going to put it right there for now. Now that you're happy with it, now we can add the embellishments. Okay, so here in the menu bar, choose File, Open. I am going to use elements or embellishments from Elif Sahin Designs. So I think I'm just going to put, just to have all these 4, and then click Open. So now, okay, I have everything here. So click and drag this thing. Oh, you know what? I am going to, hold on. Let me just close a few things because it seems like I have too many things over here open. So I'm just close this. I'm not going to save it. And I will just close this paper also. So that way, all right, there you go. All right, so here, click and drag this word art into the new document and just plop it right there. I think I'm going to just put it here for now. Let me get the other word art here, this one too. Click and drag, you know what to do. So I'll just have it like right there. So I'll just nudge it a little bit using your arrow keys on your keyboard. Okay, so now that they are there, I can just close this and close this one also. I don't need it anymore, so I'll just close it. So, and let me drag this one to the sticker onto this document. Now for this one, for the sticker, I'm going to flip the positions. Yeah, so to do that, in the menu bar, just edit, transform, flip horizontal, and then press Ctrl T or Command T to resize the sticker. So I think I'm going to resize it to be that small. Yeah, I'll just do it that way. All right, hold on. Okay, and then click OK. Click the check mark here to commit to the transform. Now I want to also put this confetti onto the new document. So click and drag this one onto this document. So as you know, this one over here is too big, and also I want it to be behind the accent paper. So to do that, in the layers panel, drag this confetti layer all the way down here between the accent paper and the background paper. So as you can see, there is a blue line that is following this layer. So that means when you drop it right there, so now the confetti layer is right behind the accent paper. Yeah, so that's really what I need there. So now you can rename this layer. So double click on that layer and I will rename it confetti. Press enter or return key to commit the change. And here I also going to rename it. So this one I will rename it changing leaves. Again, press enter or return key to commit the change. And this one I will rename it fall memories. And for this one, I will rename it flower sticker. It is important to rename it for me so that way I will know exactly all these layers, you know, because sometimes if you are working with so many layers and sometimes it can be confusing. So all right, so now that we are in this confetti layer, I'm going to resize it. So press Ctrl T or Command T to resize it. And I'm going to kind of like, let's see. So I will do it like this. I don't know, do I want to put it right there or do I want to put it right here? But for now, let me just put it right here first and see. Okay, so I think that's good enough. So I will click this check mark to commit the transform. And I am going to duplicate the confetti layer. So to do that, press Control J or Command J if you're on a Mac to duplicate the confetti. So now in the layers panel, if you see it here in the layers panel, so you have the confetti copy. So here on the document, drag the copy of the confetti layer to its new position. So I'm going to put it right there. So, and then you can, press Control T or Command T to position it and also to put that into the position. Okay, click OK. So I think I like that position. Okay, I'll just nudge it a little bit. Let me get the Control T or the Command T again to just to change it a little bit. Okay, so that's how you add the embellishment to the layout. Here is what the page looks like after I added more embellishments. I added this one, and also I added this wood art, and here I added the strip of paper, and as you can see, I moved the confetti to its different location. So I put it here to create balance for this layout. And now what this layout needs is the journaling and also the drop shadows. But before we add drop shadows, I want to add the journaling over here. So in the toolbar, click on the horizontal type tool, and on the font picker, I choose Maku. You can, over here, you can choose whatever font that you like. But here, I'm going to choose this one. And I'm going to set it to 12 point and left align text. Here in a color chip over here for the text, I set it to black and then click OK. On the document, you can now click and drag to create a journaling box. And now, while doing that, you also want to press space bar on your keyboard. So this way you can move your journaling box to anywhere you want. You might want to put it right here, or you probably want to put it right here too. But for me, I will put it right here, right there. So, and then just release. And there you go. You have the box. And if you think you need more room, you can definitely click and drag it to the bottom to create more space for your journaling. Or if you think you need more room to the side, so you can just click and drag to the right or to the left, whatever, which one that you like. Yeah. And for me is I will do it this way. So now you can just start typing. So you can just type what you think that you need to say about your layout. All right, so here I have already made my own journaling. So I'm going to use that journaling here. And then, okay, I'm going to get the move tool. So click and drag this journaling to the new document, and I'm going to leave it here. All right. So that's where my journaling is going to be. now what this layout needs is just the drop shadows. So in the layers panel, go to this FX icon. So click on it and then click drop shadow. As you can see here, you don't want to do what I'm doing here because the journaling does not need drop shadow. So let's cancel it. What you want to do is, let's go to this accent paper and go back to this FX icon and click on it and click drop shadow. And here in the dialog box, you can set the drop shadow. So for me, let's see, the opacity, set the blend mode to multiply, and the opacity to 35%, and the angle I like actually to set it to 120 degrees, and the distance for this one, let's put it, I think, yeah, let's see, maybe 3 pixel. Let's see what it looks like. And then the spread is 0%, and the size, let's see, I will put probably, yeah, 5%, 5 pixel. Okay, so, and I think this looks really good for me, so I'll just click OK. And then I will add more shadows to all this embellishment. So let's add the drop shadow on the photo. Click on this photo layer to add the drop shadow, and here go back to this FX icon and click on drop shadow, and there you are. See, as you can see over here, now you have drop shadow in your photo too. And I think I like it. I think it's really good enough, so I'll click OK. So now let's click on this over here. I want to add drop shadow on this flower sticker, and go back to the FX icon, click drop shadow, and here I think it's, as you can see, I feel like the drop shadow is a little bit too much over here, because I think the sticker needs less. I think probably the distance, or either the distance or the size, that making it looks like it's too much. So let's see, I think it's not the size, it's the distance. So let's put less. Okay, now what I need is just about 3 or 2. So I'll just put 2 pixels on the distance, and everything else I feel like it's good enough. So click OK. So this is like, it's a tedious job to put, especially if you have so many things in your layout and you want to add drop shadows in your layout. To save you time, you don't need to keep clicking on this FX icon and put the drop shadows one by one in every single elements. To save time, what you can do is, let's say I like this drop shadow over here for the accent paper, and I want to put it in this word art over here. Now, to save time, what you can do is press Alt key or Option key for the Mac and click on this drop shadow, and you can move it, and this will put a copy of that drop shadow into the new layer. So I'm going to put it in this like changing leaves over here, and then just release. So now this word art now has its own drop shadow. And so let's keep doing that. So press Alt or Options key and then click and drag to the new layer. And now the Fall Memories word art has its own drop shadow. So as long as you're happy, you don't need to change it. So, but if you need to change it, for example, this one, this Fall Memories, I want to change the size or the distance, you just click on it and there you go. You are put right to the drop shadow dialog box. And there you can change it to the distance. You can change the distance or the size, or you probably want to add the spread. So you can do that right there. But for me, I think this is fine right now. I don't need to change anything. So I just click OK. So now I will add more, I will copy more of those drop shadows into another layers. So here I'm going to press the Alt key and Option key for the Mac, and then just click and drag and copy it to another layer. I'll put it in this strip paper over here. So there you go. Voila. Yeah. Now you have drop shadow over there too. And I think I'm happy with that. So I will do it again. So I'll do it on this one, and I will do it also again. Press Alt key or Option key if you're using a Mac, and you keep copying and adding drop shadows to all these embellishments. And for the confetti, I will do the same thing. And here you go. I'll do that again to the other one. So keep doing that until you have all your elements have embellishment. And also I think I'm going to add drop shadows also to the title. So let's do that. Copy it, press Option or Alt key, and then click and drag it to the other layer that needs drop shadow. So there you go. Now I have drop shadow in the title also. So there you go. So we have, I think I'm happy with the drop shadows that we added here. So yeah, so now what you need now to save your project. To save your project as PSD file, so that way you will have everything over here in this layers panel. Go to, in the menu bar, go to File, Save As, and then so here you want to, what do you want to put over here? So for me, I'm going to just put to the mountain and save it as PSD file, and I will just save it here on the desktop, and then click Save. Now as you can see over here, now you have it saved already as a PSD file to the mountain. To save your project for printing, go to File, Save a Copy, name your project. I will just stay with the To the Mountain copy, and then click where you want to save your file. I will put it on my desktop for now and change the format to JPEG. Click Save. Here in the JPEG dialog box, Choose 12 for the maximum image quality and format options to baseline optimized. Click OK. To save your project for uploading to the social media, go to File, Export, Save for Web Legacy. In the dialog box, choose Medium for compression quality and image size. I will put 700 pixels. Click Save. Name your file. I will name it To the Mountain 700. I'll save it to my desktop and click Save. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this is helpful for you on learning digital scrapbooking using Photoshop. If you like this video, please consider to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Happy scrapping!